A mention about the difficulty of the subjects we're going to discuss. If you see a green square like this one near the top left corner, we will be dealing with basic subjects, easy stuff. If the square is yellow, the subject will be classified as intermediate. If it is red, this will be for what we consider to be difficult or relatively difficult. So, keep your eyes on the square and you will know how much attention and technique will be required. Let's start with a great picture of the ruins of the Charlie Abbey by Roberto Bigano. The first thing I'd like you to notice is that the image is deliberately not too big, and this has an impact on the choice of the radius in ALCE, as explained in the first part of this video introducing ALCE. The image is, in fact, 1500 pixels wide. I've prepared two ALCE layers obtained by running the script with radius 10 and with radius 25 respectively. Let's have a look. This is the original. This is ALCE 10 and this is ALCE 25. Again, original, ALCE 10 where a lot of fine detail is revealed, and ALCE 25 where we have a dramatic reallocation of luminosity. The Abbey is made of stone, but the ALCE radii are not carved in stone, so what one prefers is largely a matter of taste. I'd personally go with radius 25 here, but I suspect that the effect is a bit too far-fetched. Since we are working with layers, the first secret weapon to tame the effect a bit is opacity. We just have to leave both ALCE 25 and the original selected, and we may bring the opacity of ALCE 25 down to 50% maybe. Well, I think this is better. Or you may want to do something more local by using a layer mask. If you've never done that, I'll just show you how it works, because layer masks are fantastic tools and we'll use them a lot in this video. For the sake of explanation, let me do something very weird. I'll bring the opacity of this layer back to 100% and invert it. Now it looks like negative. Okay. Now, if we click on this tiny button at the bottom, we'll see a white rectangle appear near the image thumbnail in the selected layer. That rectangle is a layer mask, and when it is created, it is selected by default. Notice the small rectangle around the white thumbnail. You may toggle the selection between image and mask by clicking on the relevant thumbnail, as I'm doing, and as you see. Let me now choose a brush. I'll just use a circular brush, quite large and very soft. Now, let's make sure the mask is selected, and let's paint some black in it. We pick black as the foreground color, and there we go. See what happens? The areas where I am painting reveal the layers underneath. Just one layer is active in this case, but there may be more. So the rule is, if the mask is white, it will show the layer to which it is attached. If it is black, such layer will become transparent, and the underlying ones will show. But there's more. What if it's grey? Let's just pick some kind of grey here. I will use something strong, rather close to black, and paint a bit. See what happens? The image is partially revealed. You end up with a mix of the two layers. Now you see why I inverted this layer. I wanted the effect to be blatant. Let's now do something which belongs to the real world. I may select the whole area of the mask and fill it with white. This makes the layer completely visible. Now invert the image again so the colors are back into place. Remember, this is the ALCE layer. If the whole mask is white, it's like having no mask at all. I want the opposite. I want to mask this layer completely, so I just need to invert the mask, which is still selected. Inverting white yields black, and the ALCE effect disappears. And now I will paint white where I want the effect to be revealed. I am of course interested in the ruins, not the grass, so I'll roughly go around the edges of the building and let the ALCE layer show through only there. Done. Let's check. This is the original, and this is the masked ALCE 25 layer. You see that the enhancement now is not on the whole of the image, but on the Abbey only. If you choose a properly soft brush, you are unlikely to see any serious transition between the two images. Interesting, isn't it? Well, it feels like something's burning here. So let's check if this is true with the next image.